Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Shamak. I want to first start off by giving all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakha Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well and oversee his tabernacle of David. Shalom to the sincere Akim that's pushing and teaching the truth across four corners of the earth and giving all the diligence to do so. All right. And I just want to go into basically fleeing the basic near to nigga characteristics, nigga actions, basically, I would say. Because, and why do I say this? Is because the so-called white man, Esau, according to the Bible, is going to be cracking down, on Israelites in general. We are already a threat, to a man's existence. We're exposing his lies, his false philosophies across the earth, on each and every day, each and every week. We don't need to give him any reason, or we don't need to give ourselves, any reason to be incriminated, whatever the case may be. We also got to remember that we are the leaders of today. We are the men of the Lord. We are prophets. We are ambassadors for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All he asks us to do is, man, follow these law, statutes, commandments, give diligence, study in the word, pray, fast, dwell with the brethren in unity and on doctrine, fellowshipping, and preach the gospel. It's simple. He didn't make this thing complicated. He didn't ask us, he didn't tell us to go make Hebrew Israelite movies, go make Hebrew Israelite rap songs, go make Hebrew Israelite clothing and whatnot. This it's better to keep it simple and Yahweh and Hamashiach, man, as the scriptures speak about. It keep things very simple, man. And that's also spoken about in the Apocrypha as well. But this video, and this is an old video, and this I think this is a camp in California or something like that, or maybe I may be wrong. But that's not the point. Is the principle is the point. Because Esau is gonna need any excuse to come against the Hebrew Israelites. He already does, but he's gonna crack down at things. These times are gonna get more and more imperative that we take heed to the spirit, that we take heed to command, that we take heed to order, because or we're gonna suffer the consequences basically through the spirit, cast into prison, causing your own suffering when you didn't even have to suffer that situation or that action that was taken against you. You want to move harmless as a dove, wise as a serpent, as the scriptures speak about in Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. In this video right here, man, it's not really moving wise. Like, you giving off that nigga spirit, And if you want to rap and freestyle in your own time, your hobby, hey, nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to trying to push the doctrine, push the truth, because that's what you see. It really has that nigga spirit in Israel today. Because a lot of people know the Israelites today, but they still want to hold that world, that world mentality on their spirit, But you gotta let that go, You have to let that go, man. Okay. Also apparel wise too. As you see right here, man, trying to look tough, cause that's a nigga characteristic as well, man. Trying to look tough all the time. Think you really want smoke, when you really is, hey, man, just remain harmless, remain blameless, and trying to be seen in the eyes of men. That's really a nigga spirit, man. That's a false prophet spirit, and you could see it, man. These are examples. We have examples of good and bad. We learn from situations, and we learn from other people's mistakes, All right. So let me get into the scriptures, man. This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 2. It says, "Feed the flock of the Most High which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind." See, it's all about feeding the flock. You have true, sincere listeners out there that just want to get the breakdown. They want to get the meat of the scriptures. They want to get the milk of the scriptures. They want to get the basics. They want to get the the secrets and the mysteries. But you wanna rap and put on a show, entertain. Even when people that's when you teaching, you may not be edifying. You just want to be out there for your own agenda, cussing out people. Could be just because you have the truth and you have a little knowledge, because knowledge puff it up, man. That's why it's best to be humble when you in this thing. Bring yourself to an even lower level, you know, and you oversight thereof, because you really, because we the leader today, man. We oversee the basically, man. We oversee the flock of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We oversee this heritage, man, willingly, not by constraint. It isn't a burden unto us, you know. And that filthy lucre as well, not for filthy lucre. You trying to use the truth as a stepping tool, you know, to gain attention, gain popularity, gain money. You know, we see it today in the truth. And you know, those spirits that's doing that, those individuals that's doing that, of course, are going to get judged, man, in due season. You know, at the right time that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has allotted for them. Okay? And also for those not teaching the right doctrine. You know it, and that's a filthy lucre as well. They teach it for their own agenda because they may have rank or power over individuals learning from them, under them, you know, and they're just using, and they know they're wrong, you know. You can tell by their very work sake, man, their works are lacking, you know. It's red flags, man, that you're gonna see through the spirit, okay. And it says, but of a ready mind. It says, neither as being lords over Most High's heritage, but being examples to the flock. Because we are examples. We're supposed to be examples, man. We can't be moving in that nigga spirit. You know, always want to start drama. You know, always want to be have the most attention in whatever situation, you know, or whatever event. Okay? It really nigga characteristics, man. Okay? Thinking you want drama with the enemy. When you really don't, man, because you're going to cause your own suffering, you know. But, you know, people, like I always say, man, just what's really going to take place, man, is really you're going to have to learn the hard way, man. Okay? That's all it is. All right? But let me also get into Luke chapter 9, verse 60, because these nigga characteristics are individuals really holding on to the world as well. You know, letting that old man remain in there. You know, I'm going to touch on that as well. But this is Luke chapter 9, verse 60. It says, Yahushua said unto them, let the dead bury the dead, but go down and preach the kingdom of the Most High. See, our main focus should be preaching and declaring, prophesying, you know, the kingdom of heaven. You know, that preaching of peace. That's the gospel. That's good. That's what gospel means. Good news. You know, we really supposed to preach this good news, man. Not talking about if you ready, whatever the dude was rapping, you know. He kept it simple for, man. Let the dead bury the dead. Let those dead spirits, you know, in the world, those arrogant, you know, and proud, stiff-necked spirits, let them, you know, do them. And hey, they gonna get their judgment, and let them deal with that. But we got something bigger to focus on, man. We're not trying to be lukewarm, hot or cold, you know, so in the spirit, man. We got to be what? A ready mind, being on fire, being fervent, you know, fervent in the spirit. Verse 61, and it reads, and another also said, Lord, I will follow thee, but let me first go bid them farewell, which are at home in my house. You know, he's talking to the disciples, man. He's like, hey, man. You know, the disciple was basically saying, hey, let me go, say deuces to the folks, man. Let me say peace out. Verse 62 said, and Yahushua said to him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. So you started doing this work, you started studying, you started having the faith, but then you a little hesitant. You know, you're something holding you back, and you looking back. You know, you looking like, damn, man, what if this not the truth? What if America really not going to get destroyed? Like, what are these things? What if it doesn't happen? You know, especially on my time. You know, you looking back, and that's what's gonna make you not fit. You know, what's the Lord gonna do, man? He's gonna spew you out. You know, he's gonna take your spirit away. You gonna have you bugging out, man. Have you going back to that old man, whatever the hell you was on before. He gonna have you being a reprobate, going back to that bullshit, being a nigga, because what, you couldn't flee them nigga characteristics. You know, those unlawful characteristics, basically. You know. Because basically, man, it doesn't bring forth fruit, not sincere fruit. Because all these fruits out here dancing on the Passover, you know, charging $1,000 for Passover and whatnot, you know, which is a high holy day according to the scriptures, you know, for the sacrifice of Yahushua, You know, but people that filthy lucre, that's that filthy lucre, man. That's a nigga characteristic when you fiending for money, fiending for attention. That's all a nigga want is for power, money, and fame. That's all they want, man. To whatever gain women, you know, monetary gain. And that's not what we in it for, man. All right, that is not what we in it for. That's why you want to flee from it, and you want to flee from individuals that's in that. That's why it's best is to flee from the world. They hate the world, man. Because when you hate the world, that's how you know you're in the right spirit. That's how you know you want to get the hell up out of here. That's when you understand it's not your rest and that you truly love Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shah. You know, you ain't going to have to force it on your spirit, man. It's just going to come naturally, you know. Let me also get Ephesians. This is a touch on that behavior aspect. This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 22. Salakia. Yeah. All right, so it's Ephesians chapter 4, verse 22. It reads, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to deceitful lust. See, that lust is that attention. You know, in that conversation, the old man is that man you used to be in the world. This should not be the same person that you are in the truth. Of course, it is a process. You understand? It's not night or day with a quick transition, but it is a process. But hey, you gotta have that effort, okay? And you got niggas on stage with cups throwing on the west side and shit. Man, come on, man. Just you gotta actually really examine yourself. Like, damn, is this really the spirit? Is this where the spirit lies? Come on, man. You know, because truly when you truly observe, you know, spirits within the knowing of this knowledge, wisdom, understanding of these scriptures, of being a Hebrew Israelite, man, it's just a lot of niggas that just know they're Israelite. Some are just niggas that they don't like to be corrected. They don't like order. They don't like learning from the top teachers of the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. You know, just nigga characteristics, man. Just selfish and all about themselves. That's a nigga characteristic, man. They're arrogant and the pride go before destruction. Proverbs 16:18. All right. This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 23. And be renewed in the spirit of your mind. So you're supposed to be renewed, man. You're supposed to be a whole new person renewed through these scriptures. These scriptures going to renew your mind. You know, persuading your own mind. You know. Verse 24. And that ye put on the new man, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness. And then holy what? Well, holy means separate. You're supposed to be a whole separate spirit, separate from the world, separate from what the world does. You know, that of course with the holidays, the damn traditions they do, homecomings and stuff, you know. Oh, it's just what the world does, man. Fleeing all true holiness, man. Following law, statutes, commandments. Taking heed to the law that is perfect. You know, and you understanding that Yahweh Shah comes in the volume of the book. Verse 25. Wherefore putting away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another. See that lying characteristics, fleeing from it all, man. Verse 26. Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. See, even when times get, you know, escalated in the spirit, you know, you getting pissed off. Hey, sin not. Don't make no stupid decision that's gonna cause to incriminate yourself. Cause you being thrown in jail. The brother Amawan Gabar, older brother in New York. I want to say in New York. You know, I think his page is named GMS Awakening 144 BA. I want to say. He just posted a great video that a man named he had his first name, his last name was Israel, and he was enraged against some Edomites. He had a knife and everything, saying that y'all fake Jews or something like that. Basically being overzealous, being over righteous. Cause why? Might as well get that real quick. That's a scripture right there, man. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 16. I'll end off with this one. It says, "Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?" So why should you destroy yourself? You being not using enough wisdom, but you using too much zeal. You being too zealous, man. You cause yourself to make dumb decisions. Cause sometimes in this why you be like, man, damn, man, I'm glad something did happen. That wasn't too wise of me, you know. But that's a good thing when you catch certain things like that. Those are good. But that's just I just remember that example from today because I seen a video that the older brother put up. You know, it was a great example of someone being over righteous. Like, you understood that you were Israelite, you understood your heritage, you understood where you come from, your true identity. You know, according to the Bible, the scriptures. You know, you know what you on some type of level. You know, but you just took it to the left because that was a nigga characteristic, man. Angry black man. You know, you basically fit the stereotype of an angry black man. You know, at least do it on a righteous side and go teach the truth. You know, cause if you truly pissed off in the spirit, man, you gonna do the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's all you gotta do is preach the kingdom of the Most High, the kingdom of heaven. All right, cause it's going to happen, man. It's going to happen. All right. Verse 7. Let me read verse 17. It says, "Be not overmuch wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time?" Yeah, because you being cast to prison. Why should you die before your time? You making stupid decisions. Basically just acting as a nigga, you know. But I just wanted to just touch on that, man, just because I seen this image and I seen this video and it's like, man, it's just time to flee nigga characteristics because Esau's going to come down sooner or later and he's going to use these nigga accounts to come after us, man. All right. That's exactly what he's going to do. We know he's going to do it, him being the devil that he is. All right. But that's all I want to point out through the spirit, okay? This is your brother Shamak, and I want to end out by giving all the glory and infinite praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who teach you well, and obviously it's Tabernacle of David. And with that, I would like to say Shalom, Mawafah Ball, keep the faith.